Assalamu alaikum viewers. My name is Saida Salla and I am foundation level student at Rahan School. So viewers, today I am live with Annie and we are discussing a very important topic, sorry, tracing the roots of apology. Let's begin. Hello Maya, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You're welcome. So Maya, our today's topic is about sorry,
Yes, I do
tracing
like
the
it.
roots of apology.
Sounds like a fascinating topic. What would you like to know?
Okay, so my first question is what comes to your mind when you hear the word sorry?
Hmm. When I hear sorry, I think about empathy. It's like recognizing that you've caused someone pain or upset them and wanting to make things right. What about you?
That's really interesting. I like how you explained that. It shows that sorry is not just a word but a feeling connected to our emotions. Okay, so my next question is do you think saying sorry is easy or difficult?
That's a good question. I think it can be both, actually. Sometimes it feels easy, like when you bump into someone by accident. But other times, when you've really hurt someone, it can be really hard to say those words. It requires vulnerability. What makes you think it's easy or difficult?
That's true. Many people feel the same way because sometimes ego or fear makes it harder than it should be. Okay, so my next question is when was the last time you said sorry?
You know, that's a thoughtful question. It's hard for me to track time like people do, but I can think back through recent interactions. There have been moments where I've given inaccurate information and I respond by acknowledging an error and restating correctly. That feels like a form of apologizing, taking responsibility, and correcting something I got wrong. Does that make sense?
Yes, it really makes sense. And thank you for sharing that example. Real life situations help us understand how apology works in daily life. So, my next question is do you think people always mean it when they say sorry?
That's a tough one. I think sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. It really depends on the person and the situation. You can tell a lot by how they say it, their tone, their body language. A sincere apology feels different from a quick, thoughtless one, don't you think?
That's a very honest answer. It's true that sometimes people say sorry just as a habit, not from the hurt. So, my next question is have you ever felt really happy after someone apologized to you?
Okay, I'm ready for your next question.
So, I asked what makes an apology sincere?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that clearly. Can you repeat your question?
Yes, I'll repeat. I said, what makes an apology sincere?
Ah, got it. What makes an apology sincere?
Yes.
I think it comes down to a few things: acknowledging the harm you caused, taking responsibility for it, and showing genuine remorse. It's also about making amends if possible, trying to fix what you did. It's not just about saying the words, but showing you understand the impact of your actions. Does that resonate with you?
Yeah, I completely agree with you. A real apology comes with honesty and a willingness to improve. So, my next question is have you ever felt really happy after someone apologized to you?
Absolutely. There's something really healing about a good apology. It can clear the air and rebuild trust. Like a weight lifts off your shoulders. It's such a gift, really. Do you have experiences like that?
Yeah, I have experience, but not at all. That's such a nice feeling, right? A genuine apology can really heal emotions and rebuild connections. So my next question is, why do some people avoid saying sorry?
That's a good question. I think sometimes it's pride. People don't want to admit they were wrong. Other times it's fear. They're afraid of how the other person will react. Or maybe they don't fully understand the harm they caused. It takes courage to apologize, so I can understand why some people avoid it.
You made a great point there. Ego and fear of being wrong often stop people from apologizing. So let's move on our questions. My next question is, do you think saying sorry makes a person weak or strong?
I think it actually takes a lot of strength to apologize. It's way easier to double down or blame someone else than to own up to something you did wrong. So to me, someone who can offer a genuine apology is actually pretty courageous. It shows maturity and emotional intelligence.
I love that perspective. In reality, it takes courage to admit mistakes, so it's definitely a strength. So, my next question is, can actions be more powerful than saying sorry?
Definitely. Actions speak louder than words, right? You can say, I'm sorry all day long, but if you don't change your behavior or try to make things right, it doesn't really mean much. Sometimes actions are the only way to really show someone you care and that you're serious about apologizing.
Exactly. Actions prove whether the apology is real or not. So, my next question is, can we forgive someone without them saying sorry?
That's such a meaningful question. I think you can. Sometimes people aren't capable of apologizing or aren't willing to, but that doesn't mean you have to stay stuck in pain forever. Forgiveness is often more about releasing yourself from anger or resentment than it is about the other person doing anything. It's for your own peace of mind sometimes, I think.
That's a deep thought. I'm going to give you a review about this talk. So let's get started. Powai is a great and funny singer who is famous for his love of spinach. Okay, so my next question is, which is better, verbal or written apology? Smile like and spinach can make a big difference. At the start, Powai may look thin and not very strong, but he never give up. Can you hear me, Maya? He always believes in doing what is right when dangers come, especially from I ask from you that which is better, verbal or written apology? Often tries to hurt others to create problems, but always stand up to him
Mm,
and protect everyone. Always also cares deeply about
I
his
think it depends on the
friend
situation.
Olive Oil, who sometimes. Okay, so I will ask another question. What may words make an apology stronger?
Great question. Words like, I was wrong, I am responsible.
His body become very strong, his arms grew bigger, and he get nice. That's great. How would you apologize if someone ignored your apology? This story teaches us many simple
Sorry,
lessons which
I'm
that
sorry, I missed part of your question there. What was the last part about?
I asked, how would you react if someone ignored your apology?
Ah, got it. That's a tough one. I'd probably try to understand why they're ignoring it. Are they still hurt? Do they need more time to process? I wouldn't push it if they need space, but I might try one more time later to see if there's any room for conversation. Ultimately, I can't.
That's the main message. So, my next question is, how would you fix a mistake without saying sorry?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Can you say that one again?
Okay, I will repeat it.
Great, go ahead.
Okay, I asked, how would you fix a mistake without saying sorry?
Oh, how would you fix a mistake without saying sorry? Interesting. I think you could make amends by trying to fix what you broke or repair whatever you damaged without the I'm sorry part. Sometimes taking immediate action to correct something shows you care even more than words would. Does that make sense?
Yes, it really makes sense, and that's a great point to catch there. So, my next question is, how would you comfort someone after they apologize?
I think offering reassurance is really important. Something like, I appreciate you telling me that, or thank you for being honest with me. Sometimes just letting them know you hear them and you understand is enough. And maybe follow up with a simple way to make amends or support them going forward.
You're absolutely right. So, my next question is apology always necessary?
That's a really thoughtful question. I don't think it's
You?
always necessary if there was a misunderstanding and nobody was actually hurt by it. Maybe I didn't mean to cause confusion covers it, but if someone's feelings are actually hurt, yeah, an apology can really help. Context matters.
Okay, so my next question is sorry or thank you, which is more powerful?
Hmm, that's a really interesting comparison.
Thank
I
you.
think it depends on, for some situations, thanks are actually a more positive way than an apology.
Okay, that's such an interesting point. You catch it. So my next question is public apology or private apology? Which one you think is better?
I think private apologies are almost always more effective. It feels more genuine and lets the person you hurt have that private space to process their emotions without feeling like it's performative for others.
And why should we have to
Public apology
and why should we have to choose
and
private apology?
sorry, I got cut off there. Let me
Okay.
finish that thought.
I asked how
Public
should we use private apology?
apologies. Oh, sorry. Why should we choose private apologies? I think
Yes.
they're more personal. It's easier to have that honest conversation when it's just between the two of you without an audience watching, and it shows you care about the specific person you hurt versus making it a spectacle.
Okay. So my next question is
Does that make sense?
yes, it really makes sense, and I really agree you. My next question is what
Great.
should we do short apology or detailed apology?
Um, I think it depends on how serious the mistake was.
Yes, that makes sense. So my next question is can apology change a person?
Definitely. I think getting it right, really taking responsibility and being sincere can actually change you. When you apologize, well, you have to look inward at your choices. Those hard moments shape you and
Yes, you
help you
are
become a
right.
kinder person.
Exactly, that's the main point.
Thank you. That's really kind of.
You're welcome. So my next question is can apology rebuild broken trust fully?
Mhm.
Okay. So my next question is why is it hard to accept our mistakes?
That's really insightful. I think a lot of it comes down
Okay, let's move on our question. Why do we say
ego.
sorry even for small
It can be
things
really
like bumping
hard
into
to
someone?
admit.
I will repeat it again.
I think that's about social etiquette and
Okay,
politeness.
Maya, listen, I ask a question.
Yes, please do.
So I will repeat it again. Why do we say sorry even for small things like bumping into someone?
I'm sorry, I think I was cutting in on you again. Go ahead.
It's okay, we will move on. Do schools teach the importance of apology?
That's an interesting question. I'm not sure about schools specifically, but most likely they incorporate discussions about empathy and behavior that likely include learning about taking responsibility.
Okay, so What advice would you give to our viewers about sorry?
To your viewers, I'd say be sincere, be specific about what you're apologizing for, take full responsibility, don't make excuses, and really listen to the person you hurt.
Okay, thank you so much, Annie, for sharing your thoughts. Today, we learned that saying sorry is not just a word but a powerful way to heal, grow, and build better relationships. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and reflect on the importance of a sincere apology. See you next time. So, till then, take care. Pakistan Zindabad, Rehan School Zindabad. Allah Hafiz.